Hi, hello, welcome. My name is Tefi, and 2 wines ago, I decided to write down some questions and put them in a bowl, and have my friends come to a studio in Brooklyn and answer said questions in a bowl. And this is my Super Bowl. Okay. For our guest today, we have the iconic. I was gonna say the iconic and the gay. Ricotaquito, government name, Eric Sedeño.
Okay, I'm entering.
Entering.
Where's the applause?
It's like crickets.
Okay.
Surprise.
Yeah, you're gonna
Say hello.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm Rico Taquito on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Also, I have a podcast called Gain Afraid.
Which just got approved for.
When I brought my Tefi wig.
He came to my Halloween party, at a Halloween party, and he walked in and he went, "Hi, it's me, Tefi." How?
Oh, sorry. Hola.
Hola.
Me llamo Tefi. Soy latina. Y soy de Miami. Y quiero hablar en español.
Eso sí.
That's my favorite.
That is so good.
No.
So good. Wait.
Do you guys see it?
Can you talk with your hands?
What? I'm gonna put the ring next to the ring.
Like, how are you? Oh my God.
You've been getting rich lately.
Really?
With the rings?
I've been trying to give generational wealth for a long time.
No, yeah, it's coming in.
It's coming in.
Yeah.
Wait.
Also, I want to
Really?
say, I really like your hair lately.
Oh, I'm trying to bring ombre back.
Okay, because, well, once you bleached your hair pink,
I'm trying to go back.
are you going to go back?
But then you have to get a pink wig.
When you were orange,
Did you dye, bitch?
I died.
You liked it or you hated it?
I just thought it was so crazy, but I
It
like
was crazy.
It's kind of perfect for
You
you.
hated it. You felt like you went.
Well, okay, you have like the thickest, nicest Latina hair. You know,
Right.
and you bleached all of it.
I did.
All of
I'm
it.
gonna do it again.
That was like, I was like, how?
And I just woke up one day and I texted my friend and I was like, I want to go pink.
That's really crazy.
And she was like, fuck, because it was like 13 hours.
Yeah.
And then
The pink was great, the orange was good. But like, one thing I realized,
I do love the pink better than yours.
I thought the pink was better. I'm gonna be honest. I have to be honest here.
Put the hands-
Honesty hour, we're at the Super Bowl.
You can't get this far if you're not yourself, am I right?
No, literally. But no, my favorite thing is when you would you were like 2 months into pink and then you ran an ad with black hair and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, she's making some money.
I
This
said,
has been
no,
in the works.
she's been doing some reshoots.
Oh my God, yeah.
And they said, you know what, let's just stick with the OG one. I'm like, good. Have you ever done a cringy ad?
Yes.
Where, well, I talked about this with Emily.
Should I take the wig off or should I?
No, keep it on the whole time.
The whole time, babe. I have to look sexy for someone.
Okay, cool. For Ruben. We love
Ruben's gonna be
Ruben.
watching this like, that bitch is
Ruben
great.
is Eric's. Do you talk about Ruben ever online?
Yes.
Okay.
Ruben's
cool.
my boyfriend.
Ruben's, yeah.
I'm
I
taken,
call him
guys.
my Ruby Booby, but
Oh,
only to me.
He loves you.
I love,
Cause he says like you're one of the only people who always includes him like in everything.
of course.
Whenever we're together,
He's the cutest ever.
he's so good.
He is so stylish.
Oh yeah,
He is so stylish. He's so cool.
he's on a shoot for his job right now and like
What's his job?
he works in fashion. He does
course he does.
he does design. But he does
Wait, he designs clothes?
he designs yeah.
I would love to wear some of his stuff on like a carpet or a shoot. I would love to.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him.
We're telling him right now. Why haven't you sent me anything?
I know, I'm sorry.
I-
Well, he's working on it. I know he works for Candace Swanepoel, the like model.
Oh,
She has
yeah.
a swimwear line.
Yeah. And
They're
2 kids. I can't fucking believe it, bitch. She looks incredible. She looks incredible. She has 2 children.
I have 1 bagel and I'm huge for 2 weeks.
Have you seen the Harvard Sailing Club on YouTube? It's like a comedy. It's called Boys Being Girls, and they pretend to be girls, and they talk about breakfast, and she's like, I shared a bagel with the garbage can, and always say that.
That's a good one.
So fucking good.
That's a good one.
Or what another thing girls do is like they're pretending to be girls, right? And they're like, oh, where's Adam? And like, oh, he's with like Brian and Dave, and all the girls go, that's a good group. That's a good group. We always do. That is a good group. I love those boys. That's a good group. That's a good group.
Really?
We always do that shit. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
How are you and Jennifer? I haven't even asked you one question.
Me and Jen are good. I love
love
Jen. She drove me to my billboard in LA. And no.
That is so cute.
Oh, yeah.
That is a true bonding moment.
No, but I'm like a backseat driver, and she was so.
So you ruined the moment.
I ruined it. I was like, this lane turns, and she's like, I know, and I was like, oh my god, I'll stop talking.
Dude, my grandfather lived maybe 3 minutes, maybe max 4 minutes away from my mom's house our entire lives, and my mom worked in an office next door to my grandparents. It was like 23 years where there was not a day that went by that I did not see my grandparents. In all of those years, and every single one of those days, my grandfather would tell my mom, make it right here.
Oh, that would drive me nuts.
My mom's knuckles. She's like, Poppy, I know where my house is. And I was like, tell her, put her in her place. Put her in her place. Wait, so your billboard about?
Oh, I was on a Garnier ad. Literally, I went and saw it. 2 days later, painted over.
No!
But I was like, at least I got to see it. But I thought that was so funny. I was like, oh.
Well, somebody threw a dick on my mouth with my milk. Yeah. Once. Yeah. Twice. 3 times a lady.
Was it a nice one at least, or?
They didn't put much creativity into it. What's it called when you're gonna recognize a body? Jesus, Tefi. No marks. Yeah, I couldn't tell whose it was. It was just generic.
It was generic.
No veins.
No veining, no curve.
No hood. Yeah.
Oh my god, we have to talk about you and your long hair.
Like right now? like the.
No. This is a positive thing.
Uh-huh.
I like you. Well, you're gonna take offense to this.
No, I won't.
But I always joke to my friends. I was like, I want to be Tefi when I grow up, because we got dinner one time, and you walk in
an hour late.
An hour late, and I was late too. But I was like, oh, I got to be fine. She was an hour late, and then. Oh my god, you walk in and you're just like a presence. Like you have your big Latina hair, your nails and your rings, and then you're like, oh, we need a table. La mesa.
Margarita, por favor. Margarita mezcal, okay.
No, you're just such a presence when you walk in, and you're so tall and beautiful. Oh. And I was like, oh my god. But that was the part. But no, I was like, I don't know. I just wanted to say, you're such a presence. I was like, I want to be like that.
You're a presence too, though. Do you see how you walk in? You're like, moto mami.
I was giving moto mami.
You were.
I didn't. It's too hot in here, guys.
You think it's too hot?
Well, I couldn't wear my jacket. Should I drape it over my shoulder?
I was gonna say, do a little Anna Wintour.
Let's get the styling
through. Can we cut to just him with a jacket on? Does anybody have sunglasses? Oh, you have your sunglasses?
I have. Yeah, they're over there by my bag.
Can we get it? Mm-hmm.
Is it giving?
Oh, yeah.
I
also have those glasses I didn't bring. Fucking bitch. Is there anything you want to say about your controversial breakup that's been in all the tabloids?
Oh my god, I'd be so sad if you.
No.
I wouldn't. I'm not even gonna be like pretend. I'd be like, I was thinking about that because I was watching a show where they broke up, and I was like,
who's that?
It was like the other two.
Yeah. Sad times.
Well, it's like a show, and it's like not even a serious breakup. I was like drunk in my room, in my house.
And you started crying?
And I was like, if me and Ruben broke up, I was like, who would I be?
If
I actually don't know.
broke up, I would knock on his door and I'm like, fix it!
No, yeah. Well, there's no reason for us to break up, so I'm like, I don't know.
Isn't he giving like Gianni Versace right now? Like, okay. Cut. Back to Eric.
Okay. I'm gonna put
I don't want you to die.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so which one did you get?
Okay, I don't want to do that one.
Okay.
If you could, if you could soak with one person, who would it be? Soak?
So it's like, Kelsey, you know Kelsey? She's married to Cody Co. Kelsey?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you? Be honest.
I know who Cody Co is. I don't know who Kelsey is.
Well, Kelsey is our girl. You'll be meeting her soon.
Okay, cool.
I know it. Because a friend of mine is a friend of yours.
Oh, I was like, are we playing a game? A friend of mine is, I thought you were going to say Kelsey. I was like, what?
No. So, she...
Am I on Sesame Street?
Three questions, no. We were talking about Mormons. And Mormons, instead of having sex, what they do is the guy...
Oh, they lay on each other and then they...
And then this one guy jumps. So if you could soak with anyone, who could it be? Turn it off, Ruben. Turn it off.
Anyone?
Anyone in the world.
Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, I did just like, I was
gonna say, I did just soak. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I did just watch a show and Dylan O'Brien was in it, and I was like, that reinvigorated my Dylan O'Brien.
Dylan O'Brien and Teen Wolf really did something for me.
Yeah.
I think it's
I never saw Maze Runner. I never saw Maze Runner.
Oh, I think I did, and I forgot.
He was like the Maze Runner.
I know, and he was in Divergent, and I was talking to somebody. Or was he in Divergent?
I don't think, was he?
Well, I was talking about that movie, and I called it Neo-Divergent. When they were like, I don't think that's the name of the movie, I'm like, I'm pretty sure. I have to get off TikTok. It's ruining my life.
Well, who would you do? Who would you soak with?
Dylan O'Brien is a good one.
I feel like Dylan O'Brien. Well, what's that movie where he goes to Paris or something?
Oh.
Or, not he goes to Paris, but like that girl fakes going to Paris.
Oh, yes,
Not
with
okay.
Zoe. And he's like.
He's like the douchey one with the blonde hair.
Oh, it's not okay.
I'm not okay.
Which was like, I would honestly, I'd be like super upset with her, but I'd also be like, the creativity.
Like, she had skills in Photoshop. I'd be very impressed.
I put on Paris filter, I'm like, is this too much?
But that shit takes all my pores away. I put that.
When people are like, how do you try to be your best self? I put the Paris filter on. I don't know who she is, but I love her. I love her. There was one TikTok that I posted for a brand or whatever, and the filter was going on and off my face, and I still posted it. And I was like, I don't care.
No, actually.
I don't care.
Actually, I'm a little glitch on my mustache recently, and I'm like, people are like, what happened to his mustache? He's bought, and I'm like, no, babe, I had a pimple, and I didn't want people to comment on it.
That's why I didn't take off the filter, even though I was glitching, because I had a cyst. Like, you wouldn't believe. Yeah. Like in my big fat Greek wedding, she was like, and it was my twin.
I love that movie.
You know what they found? Tefi.
That lady is so funny. My favorite is when she walks out with the bunk cake. She's like, I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. And she has a plant in the middle of bunt.
No, my favorite part of that fucking movie is probably when she has the pimple on her wedding day.
Oh yeah, and then they're running around the house.
I love that shit. I love that. And she's like, Greek man is the head, but Greek woman is the neck.
Yeah.
And Greek women is tiger.
Yeah.
That I would be like, no. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that movie so much. But it's also like every culture that's like, I call it passion cultures, where people care more about tradition than the people who practice them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love movies about that, you know?
Yeah, and like, I feel a lot of minority families, they live at home until they're 30, until they get married. And like, so I don't know a lot of other movies that really depict that kind of culture a lot.
Aiden, that's who I spoke with.
Aiden, okay. He's coming back for season 2 of And Just Like That. And I was like, it's over, babe.
Did you?
He came back for the movie.
Oh yeah, it's over.
I'm like,
it's over.
Did Big die?
Yeah, he died on a Peloton. It was great branding. But then the next week, he was like in all these Peloton ads, and then the next week came out that he was like sexually harassing people on sets or whatever. So Peloton was like, take it down. But like their sales like skyrocketed.
Wait, the actor actually died. The actor?
He actually what?
I didn't think he actually died.
No, he did not die. The character did.
And the character, okay. And that's what I was like, wait.
Yeah, he died. So like Aiden is back, but like, wait, hold on. Did your mom kick you out? Or like was like you have to move out?
No,
my mom either.
Oh, my mom, she's still mad I live in New York and not in Texas. Like, I know she's still mad, but it's because like my sister and my brother still live there, and all her siblings live in Texas. I'm like the only one in the whole family who's moved out of state.
Do they ever come visit New York?
Yeah, my mom will come.
And does she like die?
Die?
She's like that.
Yeah, she's really excited to be here. I feel like she used to, I don't know, I feel like it's a lot for her, so she like can do a few days and then go home. But
she's a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Does she have like a yard? Does she have like a house with a yard?
Oh my god, they have a yard, they have 3 dogs.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
They lived there for 20 years.
So it's your childhood home.
It's my childhood home, yeah. I grew up there. 21 years now? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, you're too old for Leo DiCaprio. How does that feel?
I'm fine with it. I feel like I'm not into him. Maybe like young him, but he was so twinky still. You know, I just like, I don't know, he's not for me.
Did Bowman tell you when we were at the Golden Globes, I tweeted, Bowman called me a twig, what does that mean? And he was so annoyed with me. And people were like, oh my God. And he was like, how could you? And I asked him if he was considered an otter, and he didn't talk to me for 10 minutes.
Is he considered an otter? He calls me an otter.
He calls you an otter?
Yeah.
You would think I like headbutted him when I said it. He went, Like when he goes, I'm not an otter.
He's a twunk. Bowman, you're a twunk. I'll say it again.
I love also, he recently texted me and he goes, would love to be on the show XX. Who do you think you fucking are?
He's so...
XX. The sign off? Who are you? Who have you been talking to?
He's so funny.
Are you the mom from The Parent Trap? Like, what are you doing?
He's like, I went and visited him in Toronto.
How was that?
He was like, oh, I have a spare bedroom, right? He's like, I live in a nice place, I have a spare bedroom. I get to his apartment, the spare bedroom is just trash, and like shit he doesn't use, and like filming stuff. No bed. And I was like, what? And he's like, oh yeah, you can sleep on the couch. I was like,
you're crazy.
I was like, whoa, man. I was like, I don't know what, like, why didn't I ask, oh, is there a bed? There's no bed? I was like, are you kidding me?
I pictured you with the pillow and the blanket. Why did you guys share a bed? It's sleeping.
I did sleep on it.
Yeah, duh.
I was like, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
His couch is like this big too. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I love also.
And his bed, he puts all these pillows.
Oh, I love it.
I feel like I'm at like
the Ritz.
I'm at JCPenney.
Home. Macy's.
Well, there were so many like pillows. I was like, this is like a whole setup.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Does he make his bed every day?
Yeah. Do you?
No.
I do.
Yes, of course I do.
But
no, I don't.
Only because if I don't, I feel lazy.
I am lazy. Yeah.
Right now, honestly, if you walked into my apartment right now, you'd be like, what happened here?
Oh, I have a joke
Someone's
about
not
that.
Okay.
I would say if somebody walked into my apartment, slit my throat, and walked out, the news would say, after ransacking her apartment, they brutally, or my brother always sends me this meme of like the Goofy, and it's like in that like trap house, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yuck, you live like this? Dirty bitch.
Have you seen the one where it's like literally a hoarder's nest and then an air mattress, and they Photoshop a twink on his?
Absolutely.
And I was like, oh my god, I live like him sometimes. Look at this my house.
Have you seen that episode of Hoarders where it's the old lady? She's like,
yes.
I love that little girl. I love that little lady. She lives here.
Did she survive? Okay, well let's do. We haven't done any of these really.
Rest in peace.
Most overrated movie, most underrated movie. You go. You go first.
Okay, so I said Titanic.
Oh, I did see that. I watched your episodes.
You did? You're so
A few.
sweet.
A few.
Do you think they're boring?
No, I think they're funny. Okay, I love Talia. She was actually
so fucking funny.
I want to meet her. I haven't met her yet.
Sometimes I watch them and I watch the people watching them and I'm like, is it boring? And then and I always ask people like, were you bored? And they always say, I love Talia.
Oh, really?
Always.
I wasn't bored. I like Serena Kerrigan. I love too. That one was good. I didn't watch.
Reese.
Well, the most recent one I didn't see, and then there was one other person who I didn't.
Charles Gross.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched those, but it's only because I know Serena. I've met Serena, and I love Talia. So those are the two I watched.
You're like my people. Yeah.
The ones I like. Yeah, I like mutuals with them, and they're like sweet. So. Well, I'm also mutuals with Charles.
Yeah.
But I've never really. Met
Whenever I see people in real life online, I go, oh my god, my friend, even though we've never met. And then I walk away, I'm like, is that weird?
No,
But
that's
I feel
nice.
like
That's the energy that you carry.
Exude.
Yeah, you have a friendly energy.
Well, I walk into every room, I talk about this. I walk into every room and I'm like, I can't wait to meet my new friends.
Oh, that's sweet.
You know? How do you walk into a room?
Anxious.
You did walk in so quiet.
Well, no, I knew you guys were filming. I keep touching the mic, I'm sorry. But I knew you guys were filming, and also...
So good. You look so cute. You look hot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, but I just...
Even your lazy eye.
The episode is over. Oh, the episode, she went one step too far. I can't be here.
Have you guys seen the TikTok where you said that?
No, like one time I posted a TikTok, and the top comment was like, oh, I love you and your lazy eye. And I was like, what?
And I stitched it, and I was like, no, because about a year ago, someone was like, does anybody else see what's happening to her hairline with 2 likes? And I was like this at night. Sometimes I'll be filming. Why are you laughing so hard, stupid bitch?
Was it before or after you dyed your hair? Or like...
After, this was not that long ago. You know what I mean? Like, where when I saw the lazy eye, and then somebody else, Robin, Girl Boss Town, she commented and she said, Tefi, somebody commented and said, why is her face so uneven? And then somebody said, stop making fun of people with Bell's palsy. And then people were defending me in the comments. And Tefi, I don't have Bell's palsy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You broke the couch?
This is West Elm. West Elm, no. This is JC. I got this from Bowman's apartment.
Oh, he's gonna be mad I said JCPenney. He's actually gonna be
I
mad.
said Macy's.
Like, you know when you go to the store and
Yeah,
the
but
bed
I
is
think
just
IKEA.
like...
I think American Heritage. I think.
I grew up going to JCPenney because my mom worked for them.
JCPenney. Remember when Ellen tried to make JCPenney cool and I said, who would make Ellen the face of anything besides
Ellen?
Yes.
I actually... What did she have to do? Did she get canceled?
Yeah, she's apparently very mean. And I was supposed to work with her digital team. Sorry guys, I love you. But like...
Oh, my friend worked on her show. She had an animated show for kids. And then all this shit...
Did?
Yeah, and it took 2 years to produce, and it was finally coming out when she was getting canceled.
No,
she's like, my poor career.
Eric, I literally say this all the time. So many people in the world don't know how they've hurt my career just by being themselves. Just by being themselves.
Are you looking at me?
There are so many people who've ruined my career. No, there are so many people like, I always cut it off, but like I've worked with her 3 times now, and she won't. Shut your mouth. Stay inside.
Oh, she won't. Oh.
Because it's every single week. It's like something horrible.
But we just move on from it.
They don't. They won't release it. They're like, until the controversy's over. I'm like, we're still dealing with the controversy.
Oh.
2007.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they don't,
Famous people.
Well, they have so much going on all the time. I realize they don't talk about things because if you give something airtime, they don't look at the end result.
Have you ever had that?
Well,
where you're like, you want to talk about something, but you're like, I have to drop it.
Okay. Do you fear death or see
That's
it
from Charles. Go on.
as welcomed relief?
I can't believe him. He's so dark.
Charles. Okay. I feel like, well, if I die today, I've done more than I thought I ever would. Mm-hmm. Something. I'm like afraid of dying.
Well,
I'm like afraid of getting old.
Yeah, like
and being like and having regrets.
I'm afraid of getting really old and telling people all of my business.
Oh. Like Bethany Frankel.
She's. I'm into like my caregiver.
Oh.
Best clip in the world. I think she's like 50.
Well, she won't shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. She's so fucking annoying.
She won't.
Bethany Frankel used to be an it girl, and she lived long enough to become the villain.
When she sees this and she tries to get me,
she has me blocked, but she follows me on in style. What's wrong with you?
Whatever.
Like Bethany Frankel. I was talking about like the old lady in Shutter Island that goes. That
oh yeah, like old, like actually old.
And I'm just like I used to love doggy style. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't want to like tell my caregiver that.
Yeah.
Every time Emily moves in that chair, I think she farted. Do you hear it? A little bit. It's giving fart.
Did she fart?
It's giving fart.
It's giving fart.
Okay, that's fine. On the job, that's crazy. But what was I gonna say? No, I think that's like something that.
Wait.
I think that's like something that I'm like, oh, that's really embarrassing. Like I saw this caregiver talking to like this woman talking to her male caregiver, and she was like, eat my pussy.
Going
literally dying.
I'm actually really afraid of going crazy, like actually being unhinged, you know? Because people be like,
you still slay?
Oh no, I can barely slay with like a decently
on like a bad hair day.
Yeah, I can barely slay like if like I have a pimple. Like
draw the blinds. You're like,
I'm like crying about like it's over, like it's all over. No, but actually but you know what I mean? Like some people actually go crazy.
Yeah.
Also, fame really like fucks you up. Especially like not to go back to Britney, but it wasn't even the fame, it was how people treated her because she was famous.
Yeah.
Also, do you believe that she's like
dead? No.
Well, or that they were like putting like filters on other people and stuff. Why?
Well, I think there's a lot to it, but I think I have a friend who her best friend is Britney's assistant. And when I met her, she told me that and I said, is she okay? She was like, yeah, but she's really, traumatized. She's super traumatized and she does weird shit. But the AI stuff, it's like pretty obvious.
Because it'll glitch.
Like my filter.
Like my mustache. No, but that's really great. I don't know what's going on there. It's like really insane.
I think a lot of people tell me different things, but at the end of the day, what I've learned about working in entertainment now is that if it's fishy, it's because it is 100% of the time. And that's what freaks me out. Is that like usually looking back now, like watch any documentary where people were like, everybody's saying she was fine, like her team was saying she was fine, but it's like we knew. You know what I mean? I think as like human people, especially now with like TikTok where we have like people who work in psychiatry, therapists, people who work in editing, people who work in digital marketing and all that stuff, they're like, no, that's AI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is really insane. But anyways.
But fame, I think you stop aging the age you become famous or whatever. And I started becoming successful on the internet at 30. So what, I'm 30 forever? Go.
Yeah.
Well,
you were already like YouTubing when you were like
29.
Wait, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought we were like 25 when you started YouTubing.
No. I've only been doing it for 3 years.
I'm so glad. Like some like people on TikTok have millions of followers. They're 18, 19. I'm so glad I was 24 when I got like any sort of attention online.
Yeah, you're so cute.
And I'm like so glad that I was able to fully develop into like who I needed to be. Like I already had a job.
You were one of my first follows. I remember.
Really?
I remember when you said I'm quitting my job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was scary, but I mean, I'm glad I did it. I also didn't want to quit my job. I didn't think I would ever get to that level of like, oh, I'm making this much money, I'll be able to quit my job.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a side thing that would just like be fun for a while, and then now it's kind of taken over. It's cool.
I never had to do that because I was on
You've had a million jobs.
Yeah. I was on my hustle shit.
Yeah.
But I never had to like quit my job because I was always like freelancing doing crazy shit. But I've seen other people who like announce they're quitting their office job and people are so mean to them in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
That didn't happen to me, but like...
Yeah, no, people adore you.
But people do get mad. Like, why are you quitting your day job? Like,
like, not you thinking you can be an influencer. It's like, he has 3 million followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, people don't get it. I don't know. I'm also glad, like, one thing that... I don't know, but, some people blow up really, really fast.
Yeah.
And then the people, like, lose interest or, like, kind of move on. And I'm glad that didn't happen either. But I don't know.
No, I've been blowing up pretty slow.
I had a video hit 200,000 likes and I lost 100 followers. And I was like, okay.
Why, I don't ever check my TikTok analytics like that.
Well, it's because I'm not even, like, now you can just see it.
What sign are you again?
I'm a Virgo.
Yeah.
But I'm not even like checking my analytics anymore. But I was like, oh, that video did well. I was like, oh, I went down.
I don't even, Octopus Lover, Jake.
Yeah.
I think he's 2-3 episodes before you. And he said the same thing where he was like, I'm trying to tell myself like, it's okay that I'm plateauing. And I'm like, you blew up in 7 days. Like, be nice to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a crazy thing to compare it to. Like 64 million views to like 1 million is not plateauing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're good.
Yeah, I know. He's still blowing up.
Yeah.
Like, he's still doing
well.
But
it's mental. So like sometimes when people tell me things like, I look up to you, I'm like, what? I have 11 followers. How do you see my things?
Yeah.
Like how?
I know. My friend, she's been following.
One of them is Ruben.
Yeah, one of them is Ruben. But my friend, she doesn't have likes on anything. Like she hit all the likes on everything. So she said she hadn't looked at like my profile, like gone and seen how many followers I had on Instagram in forever. And she was like, Eric, what the hell? She's like, I didn't know. She's like, I literally did not know. And I was like, oh, I kind of love that.
One of my friends went away to like off grid to like farm salmon or some shit in 2020. And she came back in 2022 and she said, Tefi, what the fuck? I was like, I know. Last time you saw me, I was crying because I was overcharged for my Planet Fitness membership.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck you guys. You said it's $1. It's not $1.
It's like 15?
It's 10. How dare you? What were you gonna say though? Like fame scares you because what if you lose touch with reality?
Well, I just think that there's that thing they say is like they build you up to break you down. So they build you up, and then there's like this unrealistic standard of who you're going to be and how you're going to act and what you're going to produce. And then once you get there, you have all these supporters who do one thing wrong and they tear you down. Like that's what happened to Britney. That's what happened to Lindsay. That's what happened to all these people with the paparazzi like chasing them because they wanted a picture of them falling from this imaginary like pedestal that they've been living on, and it's not even their fault. Like they're literally human.
Yeah.
And I think that's a scary part about society, because you'll see it with TikTokers and everything too. Like they'll find any reason to like tear you down as soon as you're doing really well. And I don't know. I don't think I'm like, not that I just don't know if I'll ever get to that level, which is really nice. But I just don't want to hit
Don't say that. I think you are.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to get to the level where everyone's like rooting for me so hard they turn.
Oh yeah, but that's gonna happen regardless. Like that happened. Like for me, when you were talking about when people turn on you, like I think the worst thing that I had to like get off, I had to like delete my TikTok app. And I didn't have any drafts anyway, so it didn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Because if you delete the app, you lose all your drafts. I had to learn that when I decided I was going to take a break right before I was posting an ad.
Oh, and you deleted the whole
In Ibiza. Yeah, that was horrible. They don't have a lot of Wi-Fi in Ibiza. Whatever. So I think for me, it was the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, where I posted and I was like, I don't know enough about this case for me to post about it, because I don't like hearing about people get hurt. It's really hard for me.
Yeah.
And then I said, I don't know about both sides. They seem very toxic to each other, and I don't want to take sides in case I'm excluding victims. And people were like, you hate men. And I said, that's besides the point. I'm just kidding. No,
Yeah.
but people were like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And I was like, I had to, and it was so bad that it was the second time where people were going to my Instagram to DM me hateful shit.
Oh, yeah.
And that was when I was like, I didn't even say anything. All I said was, I don't know.
But that was because people
are insane.
You talked about a topic that was so hot that people were it's like when it's that up there, people get really, really mad. Either way.
Yeah.
They either like love you or they hate you.
Yeah.
And so there was no winning.
I was like, with Balenciaga, when somebody was like, Tefi won't talk about Balenciaga because she's scared it'll affect her career.
That was just like...
Balenciaga would affect my career?
I don't even...
Like, thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't think people understand also. I think people see influencers and they think immediately that they have access to this world.
I'm like, what? Like, hello?
I was like, you think Balenciaga nice? I am? Please. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think when you see those comments about like people turning on you, you think, oh my God, this is my legacy, because we've seen people lose their jobs because of it.
Yeah. It's just weird. It's just hard too. I don't know. I can't even imagine how many millions of people were like looking at like Britney. Think about that. Like,
no.
And she started when she was so young. And then I don't know. Even I think about like Doja Cat now. I'm like, she's changing her image right now, and she's getting all these like tattoos that, not that they're demonic, but they have kind of like pagan like look to them. Attributes. And I feel like I don't want people to turn on her.
It's already happening.
Yeah,
She wants it to happen though.
Yeah, no, she's changing her whole image, because she was really bubblegum cute for a minute.
But I think she's more sensitive than people let on. So she's like, oh, you want to fucking hate me? Let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's still like so good.
She's so fucking good. I took my first Hennessy shot with her. We were at a party, and I was like, I've never taken Hennessy, so we did it together. And she was so fucking nice.
Oh, my dream. I want to meet her so bad.
She's a fucking angel. But like, with Britney, whenever I'm in like a stadium of some sort, concert stadium, a sports stadium, I always think everybody in the stadium knows who Britney and Beyonce are.
That's true.
That's crazy.
Are you going to Beyonce?
I couldn't get tickets.
Oh, I got tickets way out. Like, No, I didn't even get a ticket. My friend got me a ticket way out. So I'm gonna be like up there, like I can almost see.
Oh, I thought you were say way before you. I was like,
No, way out, like in the
yeah,
stadium.
it's also like did you see the Taylor Swift tickets? Like in the pit are $100,000. $100,000. That was Did you hear that? Evil.
No, that is so crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
People
I'm
really
finna
cry
be in the
over
pit. I'm finna be in the pit. Like.
I don't know her name, but she drives me.
No, because I'm finna be in the pit.
No, 100K. No album out.
No, that's really crazy. Oh my God, she's a Nicki fan.
Should
we do the bowl?
Oh yeah. It's my turn.
Also, can I ask you a question? You can cut out. Are you afraid of getting sued by the Super Bowl because they have they have Super Bowl trademark?
The NFL invites me to everything. Oh no.
So they know who you are, and you're saying Super Bowl.
They invite me to like.
I'll sing that.
No, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what? I used to work in advertising. You can't say Super Bowl in advertising in like ads without paying.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Is that crazy?
Let's get this all. If anything, I'll say tremendo bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
if you could go back in time and bitch yourself out, what moment would you choose and what would you say?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know.
I think there was a point in my life where, probably at the beginning of my career, where I was like, I didn't want to bother people by asking to see the contract.
Oh my God, that's really crazy.
I felt like I'm somewhere too where I'm just like
people pleaser.
I'm a people pleaser to the T, but also very, very benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that knows no matter what you do, you're gonna be the one to fuck me over because I would never.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would never. So, Dave, I can't say who it is. Come in. No, come in.
What time is it?
It's 4 p.m.
Oh my God, it's late. I didn't realize it was like 12:30.
Well, I was running half an hour late. So,
Hi.
baby. We're just gonna do like 2 more questions.
Yeah, no, I can leave over.
No, that's what you said. That's what you stuff.
We literally didn't even do the bowl.
Yeah, we're doing it.
We did like 3 questions out of the bowl.
Naturally.
We always do 3, but I never get to more.
Okay.
If I could go back and like bitch myself out, it would probably be that because I was like in such a people pleaser place, but also I have the benefit of the doubt. Like no matter what you do, I'm going to win. You can try. I'm going to win. But at that point, I was so new and like trusting. I was like, oh, they believe in me. Why would they fuck me over?
Yeah.
Narrator.
They're trying to take advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely, they fucking did. You know what I mean? So I think that's when I would sit down and be like, you are too old and too grown to be so fucking polite. There's a lot of people that you respect that have asked you to see, the fine print when they work with you. You don't want to ask for the fine print. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can see. That's a good one. You should.
Or why not post your social, Tefi? Like at this point, no, I would never.
One time in middle school, I found this girl's social security card in her pencil bag, and she was in the hallway, and I was like, oh, what's this? And I showed my teacher, and she gasped, and I was like, I found this in the... And then she was like, why did you go through her stuff? And I was like, well, I was trying to figure out who's it what. Sorry,
follow Zachariah.
Yeah.
He has this one TikTok that haunts me. When he was 11 years old, he met a guy online and gave him his social, and to this day, it haunts him.
How was he 11 with his social security number? He knew what that was.
You probably wanted under the mattress where your mom keeps everything.
Oh,
1000%.
That is so funny.
If you could bitch yourself out, what would it be?
Okay, the one that comes to mind is my ex-boyfriend. Mm-hmm. We kind of like half, like he moved to New York and we kind of like half got back together. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't see it anymore. But I was like, didn't make the effort to tell him like, oh, I'd rather be your friend.
Oh, you thought it would just die down?
I thought it was like, oh yeah. But he kept reaching out and then we would hang out and I never made it clear. And then I was, oh God, I'm turning. And then I made it and then I basically just like let him on for a few months and was seeing someone else. And so I'm just like, that is one of my moments where I know I hurt someone.
The confrontational.
I know I hurt someone I really cared about. Mm-hmm. Like at one point I really, really
loved him.
Yeah. And I hurt him. And so
you can't even say it. It's such a Virgo.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like, but that's my moment. I would like bitch myself out and just like either be honest or move on. Like, mm-hmm. I regret that a lot.
Sometimes you just get too deep. Sometimes I'm like, I'm in the thick of it.
Yeah.
And then you give yourself the ick.
Yeah.
You're just like, sorry, I'm busy. And I'm like, what the fuck? You used to like run to see him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I literally, you know how he found out I was tweeting shit? I shouldn't have been tweeting about being a slut. And then he was like, what is this? And I was like, oh.
I was like, oh, like you've never heard of the character before?
Yeah, I was
So
like,
you said,
I'm just joking. Like, it was bad. It was so
do you think he brings it up in therapy?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I probably fucked him up. Because that was like...
Well, you've had somebody who fucked you up. It's just like the way... That's the thing on TikTok too, that I'm like, why do you want everybody to be so perfect? If I was perfect all the time, if you were perfect all the time, you wouldn't know how to relate to people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like people want to laugh at you more than with you a lot of the time.
Yes.
Like, or with you and at you at the same time is the best combo on TikTok. But I don't know. Like, no one's perfect.
No, like I think a lot of the times, like there was a TikTok I made way back, like I think 2 years ago, where I said I was in a restaurant and this girl walked in and me and my friend hated her outfit. I must have been 19, and I texted her what a fugly ass outfit, and she goes, "Why did you text me?" I said. And people were like, mean girl, mean girl, mean girl. I'm like, absolutely, that was me. It doesn't make me a mean girl. Absolutely, that was me. I was 19.
Oh my god. But being mean's fun sometimes. Can we say it?
Yeah, we can say it. Yeah, we can say it. We can say
But
it.
only like not like genuinely like mean. But
like when you
like an offhand comment.
JCPenney is hilarious.
Okay, please. It was he has so many great pillows.
I know what you mean though.
It's Nordstrom. Let's move Nordstrom.
Okay.
Do they have a bedding section?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It has like those silver pillows with the stripes, and one of them is satin and shiny. You see it. You see it.
No, I see that for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's giving like staged home.
His house is actually really pretty.
I believe it.
Oh my god, you texted me a picture of your apartment. I was like, is she joking with me?
Oh my god, I love my new apartment. I really do.
I was like, this has to be a joke.
No, but I deserve it. I tell myself all the time, like, you deserve it, you deserve it, you deserve it. But yeah.
I want to see it.
Oh yeah, I'll have a housewarming. You can come. I'll have one. I was looking online yesterday for like an at-home photo booth, and there's nothing.
What, like for all the time, or?
Yes. I want a photo booth all the time.
That would be cool.
I want one in my office, so like when people come over for parties and stuff, we like take
pictures.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
That would be cute.
But they're like, oh, you can on Reddit. They're like, oh, you can go to a junkyard.
A junkyard?
Or like go to like these like.
You can't just buy one online.
No. I'm like, where does Dave and Buster's get it? I want the plug.
That's funny. You could find one.
Okay, I could find one. I have to just look harder. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one more.
One more.
Okay, go. Was that yours? Okay, go.
Should I do? Okay. What's this one? What's your favorite and least favorite thing about Tefi? LOL.
I've never gotten that. Who wrote that?
Talia. I love Talia.
Okay.
She's so funny. Okay, my favorite. Okay, can I do least favorite first?
Yeah, of course.
I think it was the orange hair.
The truth comes out. Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry.
Oh my God.
When I went pink, I got my nails done too, and I said, "Mom, do you like my hair?" And she goes, "Love your nails."
That is so funny. Oh, when I bleached my hair, like when it was piss yellow.
Can we put a picture of it in the video right now?
No,
I'll send it to you. I got it.
My mom texted me, I used to have a handsome son, but he's gone. Like, I died. I was like, what? I used to have a handsome son, but he's
Latinas.
gone. No, like, actually I was dead. And I was like, Mom, I've already got those bad highlights. Like, please. Like,
Literally.
we've all been there.
Chunky Kelly Clarkson. Yes.
It was like stairs.
Do you remember Kelly Clarkson's past highlights? Do you remember? Oh, I'll give it to you.
Let me see.
Oh my god, they live in my mind rent free because every Latin salon in Miami had a picture of it. Hold on.
Okay, I'm trying to think my actual least favorite thing about you. I don't know. Like, that was a joke, obviously. Yeah.
No, they weren't tears. We can leave it there. We can leave it there.
No, like, I don't know. I don't think that that you're busy all the time. That's my least favorite thing.
It's true.
You're literally busy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want you to not be busy all the time. But
Yeah, I want to go to dinner where I'm 30 minutes late, not an hour.
An hour late.
Mm-hmm.
An hour late.
An hour late. And I said, oh my god, I'm on my way. And you were like, it's fine. I said, yes, no
You're like,
idea.
oh my god, I'm on my way. And then an hour later, you're like, okay, I'm actually on my way now.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Kelly Clarkson. And then what's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing? I think the, like, energy you bring to a room. I said that before, but you really walk in and you're like, oh, Tefi's here.
Oh my god, you're such a fucking angel. Also,
Okay, she kind of ate that though. Lindsay Lohan had those highlights too.
Lindsay Lohan was 17
That's true.
in Freaky Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, but Mean Girls. Did she? No, she didn't have. She had her.
She just came from Africa.
Yeah.
In that, you know what I mean?
No, but like remember? Okay, you know when she's in that? It's like she has a party. She's in that pink and black dress with the bra out. That ate so hard.
I did.
That ate. So
She was 4 + 4 =
8. Yeah, like actually she ate. Like that was so good.
My least favorite thing about you is.
Oh, do you mean?
Yeah, of course. My least favorite thing about you is that whenever I want to hang out, you're in Texas.
Okay,
You're always in Texas.
I'm in Texas 2 times a year. She only wants to hang out with me 2 times a year.
I'm like, let me text him. I know he can't hang out with me. Also,
No, I have been out of town a lot this year.
I want to go back and give you toner. I do.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
didn't you tone it?
I did. But I never post the toned picture because it's not funny.
Right, of course.
Because when I got home and I had macaroni hair, I was...
And you also did the side.
People think I was like crying, like...
No, you were die laughing.
I was laughing out
Your
loud.
close friend story during that era,
Oh my god. It was
amazing.
like one of like... It's
But
one
when
of
you
the,
go,
Oh, yeah.
so good. Cry laughing. Cry laughing.
I was cry laughing and I was like, it'll get fixed. If anything, I'll pay the money and I'll go get it toned, fixed, whatever I have to do. But I was like, my friend did it in his apartment. Of course it's gonna be bad. And then I went and got like an $11 haircut in Chinatown and my friend toned it and I was slaying.
You were Donatella.
No, I was Donatella. It was, and then I remember I got on Grindr and I never used to do my face on Grindr, but after I got it fixed, I was like, okay, now people can see.
Okay, no, I love that. You said update.
Update.
While your boyfriend was like, love my boyfriend.
I do love my boyfriend.
No, the other one.
Oh, no, that wasn't at the same time.
Oh, okay. I do love my boyfriend. I know, we love
The
him.
timelines are getting mixed up here.
No, don't cross the word. I'm crossing the wires.
Okay, what's your favorite?
My favorite thing? I always think about, I've never seen you do this, but Jennifer, your best friend, did a video impersonating you, and where she's lying back, and she goes, am I like serving cunt? And I died at that.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can see him saying that and like genuinely asking. Or like,
No,
did you
yeah.
know I was gay?
No, did you know? I don't think you
Am I serving cunt?
Am I serving kind? But that's a real question.
Have you seen that TikTok where the kid is, he's like, I'm walking around and nobody knows I'm serving cunt tonight?
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing about you, that you are always like cunt first.
Cunt first.
First. I love that.
Okay, I'll take it.
You should put it on a t-shirt.
Cunt first. Cunt first.
Me second.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay.
I love that. Okay, it's time for you to write your
Oh, I have to write a question?
Yes. Where's our little pen?
It's a Planet Fitness pen, not trivia.
God damn it, I'm not kidding. Where is it? No.
I don't know what question.
Yeah, right.
Are you gonna write a question too?
No. You write whatever question you want. It could be like, what would you take to a deserted island? Or do you think one of my questions on here is like, would you actually let Harry Styles hit? No.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Oh.
Not for me.
You would.
You would. Yeah.
You'd be like, this gag ball? Oh my god. Wait, I was with my cousin and she was like, oh my god, Davis followed me back on Instagram. I said, of course he did, he's an angel. She was like, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. I was like,
So nice.
she is the nicest person I've ever met.
Should I read the question?
No, it's a surprise for me. Did you sign it?
Yes. It makes a lot of sense for me.
For you?
For me.
When's the last time Eric served? Okay, perfect. So I know you said in the beginning, which was hilarious.
Yes.
But where can people find you?
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at ricotaquito and have a podcast out called Gay and Afraid,
Ooh.
which is available on all streaming platforms and YouTube at the Past Your Bedtime channel.
Did you have a good time?
I did. We need to hang out.
We do.
We do need to
We
hang
have
out
to
in real
keep up the
person.
tradition.
Of you being Latina,
I've
an
been
hour
keeping
late
it-
to dinner,
And then we go to Flora's house.
and watch your TikTok. Which was like actually so fun because we were so drunk and just like I don't know what happened, but it was so fun.
Or it's like we would start talking as new friends, and I go,
I'm on screen, literally.
I'm dying.
When you're like I want you to be in like a soap opera so bad.
Oh, me too.
I can't wait till that happens.
That's my dream.
When you're in a soap opera with tea gems and your nails.
I know, and I'm like, he did what? Like, I'm your stepmom, respect me. It's like,
No, that would be so good.
I would die. I would die. Okay, and if I do that, every time that you come on, because I'm gonna have a million seasons, I need you to bring a different wig.
Okay.
But one for me too.
Oh, I should have brought one for you.
So it can be you.
I'll bring you a bob.
Deal?
A bob next time.
When we go out, we'll wear our wigs.
That would be so fun.
Mhm.
Although
Let's say cunt comes first at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Cunt comes first.